Number 15. Levitating. While driving home, a man named Alejandro and his friend spotted something terrifying in the sky above, shared by TikToker Demon Tix. Witnessing this IRL would make me question everything. Many in the comments are saying this is a dark entity, but others have different suggestions. Some also note that there appears to be a second dark floating object to the right of it. Do you think this is the real deal? My first thought would be that this is a witch, and I don't think I'd feel safe standing directly under it. Number 14. Howlee Paranormal Activity. Paranormal activity occurred during the Hindu celebration of Howlee, and YouTuber Vishal's Life on Wheel shares the footage. The clip shows a vapor-like figure pass through fire and float off into the night. If you look closely, it almost looks like a bird coming down from the sky at first. But once it passes through the flame, it floats upright, like a ghostly entity. Is this a real-life phoenix being reborn from the ashes? I don't know what to make of this, but I think it's a miracle in the making. Number 13. The Shadow. A dark shadow is ensnaring this young girl, and who knows if she'll ever escape it. TikToker Satpam Horror shares this footage of a strange encounter with a looming shadow figure. In the video, the girl enters and exits into the next room. Then, the door slams shut on its own. When the girl returns, she can't get in, so she starts banging on the door for help. And then, behind her, this creeps closer and closer. Luckily, she escapes just in time. What is this shadow, and what would have happened if no one came to her rescue? Personally, I think whatever this evil is would have possessed her. Number 12. It's here. Shadow figures abound, and this one is certainly mysterious. And Redditor Jambor E is now blessing their house with Himalayan salt and Florida water. Take a look. The shadow drifts down the screen and then out of sight, but is it a shadow figure? Many in the comments declare a resounding no. While most are saying it's either a bug or a water droplet, there are some holdouts. I too think it's a bug, but I like the idea of trapped energies too. Number 11, the reflection. What if our reflections are doppelgangers in another dimension? TikToker apl.abl shares this uncanny capture. She moves, but her reflection doesn't. Some in the comments share their own similar stories, while others offer up their theories. Still, others are saying it could be a camera glitch, but the woman's brother saw it happen in reality. That's why he runs up to her at the end of the clip to explain what he saw. I don't think this is a glitch. I'm pretty sure we're seeing a double in another dimension. Number 10, Pekong. Security cameras capture things we wish we could unsee. TikToker PINKAC shares this video of a mysterious something making its way into frame.
Kenapa makin jelas aja? Ini apa ya? Ini kita tanya teman-teman kita yang di home.
There's nothing there. So what is this? Some in the comments are saying it's a Pekong, the infamous Indonesian ghost trapped in its burial shroud.
Kenapa makin jelas aja? Ini apa ya?
But to me, it kind of looks like the head of a snake.
Kenapa makin jelas aja? Ini apa ya?
What do you think it is? Either way, I think it's a bad omen. Number 9, ghost glitch. Is this a camera glitch or a ghost? That's what Redditor Suspicious Hornet 614 is wondering after watching this perplexing security camera footage from their backyard. After receiving the motion sensor notification, the Redditor was left with so many questions. Most in the comments agree that it's a glitch, but some offer up their own wild theories. I agree with those who are saying this might be an extraterrestrial. It certainly looks like one to me. And it's like the camera is even picking up its different wavelengths of energy. Number 8, cave djinn. A djinn was captured on camera in the depths of a cave. Is it just biding its time? TikToker scaryvideos.az shares the footage. As the men approach the creature, it starts making strange noises. Many in the comments say you should be wary of meeting these ambiguous creatures. Whether this one is being used to protect or harm, I know I wouldn't trust it. Number 7, dog sight. Can Gabru, the dog detective, see what we cannot? YouTuber Gabru the Dane shares this footage of the intuitive dog barking at what appears to be nothing. The dog is literally staring up at the same spot near the ceiling, but to the human eye, there's nothing there. What does Gabru see? I think he sees something in the next world, and while we're still alive, we may never be privy to it. Number 6. Light anomalies. Inside their haunted fireplace room, YouTube team, The Lone Vigil Paranormal, captures a strange paranormal light anomaly during a live stream. And this is followed by a bizarre sound. The story behind this haunted location is that the original owner's wife passed away here, and they both still haunt the place 100 years on. Could this be more proof of their alleged haunting? Although the strange light and sound are alarming, I think I'd like to see more. So I plan to stay tuned in to what happens next here. Number 5. Ghostly figure. CCTV has a way of capturing ghostly entities invisible to the human eye. Shared on TikTok by tribungayo.com and originally posted by Instagrammer INIJEDAR. This footage appears to show a phantom lurking in the darkness. Some in the comments think the figure's strange movement makes it appear authentic. Others think it's a pekong. That description is enough to leave me with night terrors, but whether a pekong or other type of ghost, it's clear to me that an unknown entity lurks there, and I think it's out to scare us. Number 4. Invisible patient. Someone is checking in for their appointment, but maybe they're already passed on. TikToker It's Me Z shares this concerning footage of a security guard appearing to address a patient. If this guy is acting, give him an Oscar. Many in the comments are equally as astonished. After the guard checks in the invisible patient, he points them to where they need to go. He then even offers to get a wheelchair for the patient. This strange interaction was all captured on video. Is this security guard having a psychotic break? Is there an invisible entity that we cannot see? Or is it all an act? I think the conversation between the man and the entity went on for far too long for this to be fake. I believe he truly is seeing something, but whether it's there or not is a question I cannot answer. Number 3. Creepy crawler. Another cryptid on the loose? But what exactly is this? Trending in the Arabic-speaking YouTube community, I first came across this image from the channel blah blah. I was unable to track down the video associated with the image. The crawler cryptid has a human-looking body but the face of an extraterrestrial with big beady eyes. The creature is creeping alongside a building that looks like a family home near the forest. Is it pretending to be their family dog? I'm not sure what it's doing, but it's not fooling anyone. We all know this thing is not of this world. Number 2. Patient 0. What is in this hospital room? TikToker HWHDHDJJSSH shares footage that is leaving the cameraman in full-on panic.
Yawa, koresa. Handak mo kayo. May ungo sa gawas. Yawa.
Did you see it? When he peers under the bed, he cannot see a pair of feet standing not too far along. But nothing's there. Some in the comments have seen the full video, and they're saying this isn't the only capture. I don't need to see the rest though. The disembodied legs are enough to convince me this place is haunted. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1. Private movie screening. What happens when a ghost gate crashes your private screening? Redditor Bambino Quarantino shares this photo evidence of an uninvited guest at Platinum Theaters in California. The Redditor explains that each employee was allowed a private screening with their friends and families before the theater was shut down for remodeling. That's where their pal snapped this shot, but this phantom wasn't invited. Is it just another film lover who just so happens to be a spirit? I think it might be, and that is making me feel some type of way.